Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
You got to kick your ass.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Okay then. Yes, this is the second to last bit of gameplay right here. In this area. And we gotta take on a bunch of Metal Gear Rays.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days.
Gotta bring that up.
Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
I don't even think he knows.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW.
If you have enough stinger missiles, you can just run around and waste your bullets if you want.
Fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid.
Because all you're gonna need for this fight is the
S3
stinger missile.
stands for Solid Snake Simulation.
Like I said earlier.
It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Alright, well that's the end of that. Almost done. We got this bit of gameplay and then a really long cutscene.
At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Well no, we got this, a cutscene, a button mashing thing, like we did earlier.
But now,
Then a really long cutscene with a lot of exposition you need to pay attention to. And then the final boss, and then more cutscenes, and then that's it. Since I'm on hard difficulty, I gotta take on 12 of these guys, which shouldn't take long. Okay. Fire at the... I was going to fire at the knee, but that didn't happen. Ah! Douche. Let's run. This part. Yes! That's what I needed. It's just idiotic to try and aim at their knee first. If you aim at their knee, like I did earlier, and then try and hit their face, you'll do a lot more damage. Flip. Like this. Watch how much more damage you do. Yeah. Big difference. Bam! I think now the fight should switch to them jumping onto the platform. You're an idiot. Yeah, just do that the whole fight. You clear out one of them. Just take out his buddies. I'm not waiting for my health to regenerate. Oh! Okay. You're a dude. Yeah, I'm just use a ration. Since that almost killed me. Yep. Let's do this. Flip over that, dodge the attacks, hit him in the knees and the face, and then get the opportunity, you attack the ones on the sides. Ooh! Flip! Pass that. Yeah, okay, that one's done. That's 2 down, 10 to go. Depending on what difficulty you're on, you'll have to face different amounts. I think on very easy, you just gotta take down the first one. On easy, I think it's 3. Normal, I want to say it's 6 or 9, and on hard it's 12. Like I said earlier. So, I'm going to just assume that you get the idea of what you're supposed to do here, so I guess I'll just time lapse through this. 3, 2, 1, and go! Yeah, see, not so difficult. Oh, one thing I forgot to say during the fight is, I forgot to mention what you have to do on Extreme and Euro Extreme. On those difficulties, you actually have to fight 20 of them. So it's a pretty big jump.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack.
I just took on 12 Metal Gear Rays, man. How much more fight you want? Oh, and there's a couple other strategies you can use is, one, you can run towards them so that they won't use any attacks except their laser cannon.
Oh, don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you
And
time to get away.
something else that could help you
What
out
about you?
is after you hit them, they'll stomp twice,
This is suicide.
and if you time it right, you can actually fire the stinger, lock onto their knee.
They're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots.
If you fire the stinger right after their second stomp,
My child dies. You understand?
and you can hit him in the knee
I see.
right when they're done,
So
and
that's
then
why
hit him
you
in the
sold your
face,
troops
and
out
that'll
to
keep
me.
him from attacking.
So many dead.
Just watch out for
They all
the
died
ones on the
trusting
side
you.
attacking you too.
Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Yeah, and she still killed him.
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude.
She brought out a pistol to fight Metal Gear Rays.
Dominate you. See you in hell.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that's just overkill, man. Can't just strangle her, you gotta strangle her and shoot her.
You have to.
Oh! Ow!
Oh God.
That must have hurt. So the way her head snapped back. At least it was quick, if nothing else. Man, that must have hurt. Ouch.
Enjoy the show, Jack.
No.
Let's pick
That
up
sucked
where we
to
left
see.
off.
Oh, now the Metal Gear Ray is wigging out too.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI. GW, it's out of control.
What?
Oh, man. It's wigging out. Are they gonna blow up or something?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
That can't be
Maybe
good
some kind of virus.
for you.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
No.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Well. Is that blood? They bleeding?
Stupid machines.
Oh, he just got buff on him. Now things are getting real. Are those explosive bullets? Oh, the snake is a badass. Look at him go!
Damn the Patriots. You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Well,
Snake?
Bring him in.
I'm dead. Yes, I would love to save after all that. Why not?
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Oh, here's the button
GW,
mash thing.
The Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Oh,
I
great.
admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oh no. Nope. Keep your tentacles to yourself. No! Keep your tentacles to yourself. Oh man, I almost died.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
Apparently you could look at
It's
Snake
not
in
him I want
Fortune,
the answers from.
and it helps with that button press thing. I've never seen a difference. I always lose a bunch of health,
What do you mean?
no matter what.
That's not your business.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It
really.
so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
The Patriots?
Exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload
Is that the
of
original
warheads,
Metal Gear
and
Ray
full air,
that we
sea,
saw in
and
the
land
tanker
support
section?
to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
That's a good question. You keep changing
A
objectives,
list
man.
of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one.
Yep.
While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
It's
You were
clever.
using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
Looks like it.
No, there is another way.
Yup.
Really?
Yeah.
But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
It's so funny, Ocelot. As if I
What
didn't already
exactly do
know.
you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
It's a good question.
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
What? Whose side are you on?
Exercise. The
Whose
S3
side are you
plan was
on?
conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel.
What?
An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die.
Huh.
Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die.
Well,
It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
wow.
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper.
Well,
We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience.
Well,
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
well,
Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
wow.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago.
Well,
Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
you planned this pretty far ahead, didn't you?
Orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
He just shot her. Like, he actually shot her.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
Staged.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
Well,
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
yeah, that looks more like the lung to me.
It missed.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
It's no such thing as supernatural. Then what's going on with your arm? Dude, did you not believe him or something? Yeah, did you prove by now that stuff doesn't work? And now he has Metal Gear Ray.
have enough data. All I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Wasn't that lucky?
How's this then? Damn.
You're not dead yet? What is she doing?
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
You gonna use all that on one person?
Everybody down!
What? How's she doing that?
What the? Impossible!
That is a pretty cool trick. I wish I could do that.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn!
Okay, was she just deflecting all the missiles so he would waste the payload?
No!
Oh, liquid again.
No! No, not now!
Now. Metal Gear looks so awkward standing straight up.
Brothers! Liquid!
Now it's liquid.
I've been waiting for this!
Have you now?
It can't be!
But it is!
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all...
Well. Now we know who brought Snake into this.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host?
You
Before I
chose
go, I
him
have a
now.
family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
You could be the Snake. Yeah, you saw that didn't work before. Why do you think it would work now? Oh, finally.
Liquid, stop this thing! Hey, Snake, you coming?
Does it look like he's coming? Booyah!
Snake!
Well, that was epic. And there were two. This has gone off for 20 minutes now. This one cutscene, I think, is going off for 20 minutes. And I believe we're at most halfway done at this point. At most. So get comfortable.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
4th of July?
April 30th?
Oh, never mind.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today.
Well,
And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
well.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
You made it sound so nasty.
The data of life is transferred
Oh
from
no, I
parent
think
to
we're almost
child.
done. Maybe like another 10
That's how
minutes.
it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out.
Sucks
What
for
is
you,
our
doesn't it?
legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history.
What are you talking about, dude?
But the Patriots will
You
deny us
lost me.
even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become
The Sons of Liberty!
Oh, could it go?
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Good question.
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
There's a lot to take in.
Slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital
Do you understand anything anybody tells you?
And selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
Well, why is the endangered species thing a problem?
You're special. Believe in yourself and you
We're not exactly on a shortage of humans last time I checked.
Only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
It's a lot to take in. My head is hurting.
Clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it?
How do we get onto
Would you
this
prefer that
subject?
someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you
Sorry
once
I'm being so
embraced.
quiet. but
Should someone
I got
like
nothing
that
to say
be able to
here.
decide what is truth?
This is a lot
Should
to take
someone
in.
like you even have the right to decide?
Hell yes.
Nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves
You
figuring
just came
out what is
around to turn the
wanted and what
century. You don't
needs
get
be
to
done
decide
for
that we're
goal.
immature.
All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians.
We can think for ourselves, thank you very much.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course.
That's not gonna fly.
Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not
That
told the
again.
whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation.
It doesn't.
What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is
Okay, that's
a method,
BS. I
a
did not run
protocol
around
that created
the
a
SOCOM during
circumstance
that
made
part.
you what you are.
I tried and got my butt kicked. And I didn't
So
die
you
on that
see,
part
we're
either.
the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method.
There's a lot to take in.
We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Well,
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
because I'm just better.
It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Yeah, I was wrong. This is not almost over.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise.
Finally.
Take Solidus down.
Think again.
Okay.
I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child.
Oh, great.
Not to mention
I don't have a
the
choice.
death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
So how
It will
the
be a fight
lie
to
was
the
capitalized and believed.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
death. We will collect the necessary data from this last
What is with you being
then
turned
we'll
around?
consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Oh well, I'm about to kick his ass. Oh, that was a lot to take in. My head hurts.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival.
That'd be me.
By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Oh, now I'm ready to kill you.
I claimed you for my own
can't we
and
just
raised
get it
you as
on
a
already?
soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
Well, then I guess it's time to kill you.
It's time we were both free. I have other reasons for wanting you dead.
Like what?
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
Let's rumble.
Brace yourself.
I gotta turn on my controller again because that cutscene was so long. Oh, no, wrong button. Yeah, now get some. Yeah. Yeah, you suck. I think the strategy for him is to just get as close to him as... Ah! Just run from that. Run. On Extreme and European Extreme, I find it best to just go over the edge like this. Stop, come on. Oh, you can also slash at those, but I've never been able to do it right. Come on.
Let's go.
Seriously, dude? Are we gonna do any actual fighting in this boss fight? Stop, douche.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Yeah, come on. Let's get it on. Ah! Run! Come on. Come on. Ah. I did tell him to come on. Flip! Flip! Don't worry about the fire. Too bad he doesn't fall off the edge. And he does Metal Gear Solid 1. Well, not him, but Liquid. I think once you get about half health, he'll change the fight. And that stage becomes so much easier. It's ridiculous how easy that one is. He overall is not really... Right here.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
No, this is where it gets incredibly easy. Flex that off! Now he doesn't use that anymore. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, every time you hear him say anything, just hold L1 and face towards him. Wait for him to take a breather, and then just hit him.
Let's go.
He usually does like 3 dashes, then attacks. I think it's like 2 or 3. Yeah, like that. Yeah, he's almost dead already. He's been, what, not even 5 minutes? Oh! I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention, still almost blocked it. Yeah, he's gonna die next time he charges me. Never mind. Oh! Down to the wire. Yeah, now he's done. So how ridiculously easy that one was. That is stupid easy compared to the Metal Gear Solid 1 boss fight. Oh! Yeah, dodge that. Oh! Slash. Ooh, look at all that blood. That is gonna hurt. Ouch. It's over. Now we just gotta watch a few cutscenes and then we get the credits. I don't think the end cutscenes for this game are that long. Maybe like 10-15 minutes at the most. Not too long. At least not by Metal Gear standards. Here's my question. How did you get down from there? And I don't think you need the body armor anymore, Raiden, so I think you can take that off. Just a thought. And everybody's just walking by like nothing happened.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Interesting.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Yep.
Then,
pretty much sums
what
it
am I
up.
supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through? We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it.
Kind of.
Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future. Decide for myself? And whatever you choose will be you. I don't know if I can. I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice. You mean start over? Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories.
That
Choose
could
your
work.
own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
This is dog tags.
Dog tags.
Yep. Oh. Sneaky chicken. I forgot that I put that as my code name. Yeah, whatever you type into
Anyone you know?
the node way at the beginning of the game.
No.
When you
Never
first
heard
start
the
the
name
plant.
before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Yeah. The very first node you activate at the beginning of the game, whatever info you type in there appears on the dog tag.
They taught me some good things too.
I forgot that I
know.
put sneaky chicken.
We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me. Snake, what about Olga's child? Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it.
I think somewhere in
long as
this
you keep
ending
yourself
cutscene,
alive,
Vamp is here
he's
too.
safe.
He's somewhere in the background.
Do you know where Liquid went? I put a transmitter on his ray. Did he head for the
Oh.
Patriots? Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots. But Ocelot took it. The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Look who it is.
Snake?
Yeah, he's kind of gone. And there's that damn parrot.
What's wrong?
Oh, did you see him? I think that was Vamp, standing by the cars.
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Yeah, look at him, way in the back.
Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
If you missed him, just rewind. He was to the right of Rose's head. I don't mean to interrupt the moment, I just wanted to point it out. Yeah, there's not that much left.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Oh,
There
they
are
are.
too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Yeah, I think that's the end.
I stare at the stars and the sky.
It's over. Finally. So that was Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. If you stuck with me this long, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to stick around for the credits. If not, go do your own thing. I guess I'm gonna sit here for the post-credit sequence. If you enjoyed, then please stay tuned for the next walkthrough I do, which will either be Metal Gear Solid 3 or Injustice Gods Among Us, depending on when that comes out. At the time of this recording, it comes out tomorrow, but I don't know when it'll actually be shipped to me. I'm having it shipped to my house because I pre-ordered it, but I don't know if it's gonna get here because it doesn't ship until the day the game's actually released. So I don't know if it'll get here on that day. I doubt it. The day after or a couple days after. I don't know. The mail is just weird. Things can either get to you really quickly or real late. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I know I enjoyed this. If you did, please stick around for other videos like Skyrim mods, like I said, walkthroughs, maybe something else that I come up with, I don't know. But I think I'm just gonna let these credits roll, and I'll come back during the post-credit audio sequence thing. So if you want to watch the credits, stick around for that, or skip close to the end of the video. I guess I'll see you there if you watch it. Later.
In the world ever see the best things in life are free. Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees, I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me by. Happy ever after, please stay for a while. Make time, refuse to fly. I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been. Facing forever, here I stand, come what may. Bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Director Hideo Kojima. Alright. Now it's time for that post-credit sequence. Check this out, 'cause they throw some pretty heavy stuff at you right here.
Life isn't just about
Oh, no, not
passing
yet.
on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA.
Yeah, we established this
Through
already,
speech,
Snake.
music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow.
I think that plays
These
into
are
the
the
next
things
one.
I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light.
Huh.
We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Words of Wisdom by Solid Snake. Okay, we get it. It's the Statue of Liberty. A Hideo Kojima game. Tactical espionage action. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. I think here's the audio sequence.
Snake, you there?
There it is.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc. Did you find the Patriots list? Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors. What's going on around here?
That's a good question.
Anyway, where are they? Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but... But what? They're already dead. All 12 of them. When did it happen? Well, about 100 years ago.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's a good question. I'm still not sure about what that's all about. Let's see, playtime 8 hours, 12 minutes, 13 seconds. Save 5 times. Continues 29, because I got caught a lot. Alert mode 3. I think those are the scripted ones. Persons 81 killed. Shouldn't say persons killed. Whatever. Rations 10 used. I don't use 10 rations. I usually use way more than that. Oh well. Alright. So, like I said before, Flying Fox. I'm cool with that. Shoot. That was Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Hope you enjoyed.